Earlier this year, I paid a courtesy call to my minister on Sáo Tomé just to deepen our cooperation. Ghana and Sáo Tomé has a very long relationship in terms of economic, political, and other social relationship. So it was important that I needed to pay a courtesy call on him to know some of the issues that we can look at it and see if it is that we can deepen the relationship we already had. Ghana, for the information of the general public, Ghana and Sáo Tomé has a joint program to manage the Gulf of Guinea airspace. And we've been doing it for the past, how many years? For the past 20 or 25 years, as long,
20,
yeah, 25 years. 25 years. So I went there to see him. We had a discussion, and he promised that he also reciprocate my visit. That is why he's here. Ghana and São Tomé has a relationship, particularly in the transport sector, where jointly we are managing the Gulf of Guinea airspace. And like when I met you in São Tomé, we took a decision not to rest in terms of areas that we can't exploit. So when I met your Prime Minister in America, we had a discussion with him. In fact, he called for a meeting, and we had a very fruitful discussion. And we are intending to have another area, to look at another area in terms of São Tomé using Ghana as a port of entry. Within the West Africa sub-zone, Ghana, we have one of the most sophisticated ports, the MPS port in Ghana, where a lot of countries use here, especially Saharan countries who use here as their main port, where they do the federal distribution to the other countries. So I think it's important that I brought in the Director of Ports of Tema, who is now acting as a Director General, because the Director General is not in town, he's traveled, and the GM Engineering is also here. Now we have a port in Takrady that was developed in 1928 by Gordisbeck. The draft was 8.3, it's not deep enough. So now what we've done is that we built a new container terminal that has got a draft of 60 meters. It means that you can take any ship in the world, even the Panamas, depending on the day. So now Takrady, we have been able to transform Takrady completely, because President's vision was that, look, let us not rely only on the Tema port is concerned. Let's look at the area. So when he took over as a president, he took a decision that, look, we need to develop the Takrady port. Now we have one of the most sophisticated, how do you call it, dry bulk. We have a modern dry bulk. We have a multi-purpose terminal, which is a 60 meters drive. Then we have a new oil and gas. So Takrady port, I can say, though the name is old, but it's a new port, because we've changed everything there. And it was a deliberate policy by His Excellency to make sure that we bring Takrady port up as well. So we want competition. We don't want Tema alone to be the port, but we believe that Ghana, the position of Ghana is very conducive for it to attract business. So that is the level of investment that we've made. And this afternoon I will let you go to Tema, have a look at the MPS port, one of the most sophisticated and modern port you can find everywhere in the world. So I think that we are not doing badly, and with the experience that we have, we can collaborate with you to make sure that whatever São Tomé wants or needs in terms of port infrastructure, or in terms of using our port as a federal distance to go to São Tomé, will be ready for you. So I think this follow-up is good. It will let us concretize the meeting we had in New York, my ambassador, myself, and the Prime Minister. We had a very nice meeting, and the decision was that we are going to use Tema, or we are going to use Ghana, not Tema, Ghana as a port of entry. So my position is that let us look at Takrady, because now we have a new port. Though the name is old, but we have a new port. The multipurpose container terminal is 16 meters draft. You can take and the operation, they will start operation when? In January. Yes.
Okay.
In January, the port will be ready. So tomorrow too, we will go to Takoradi for you to have a look at it. Then after that, you can make a decision. Then whatever it is that we need to do to make sure that at least your idea, the idea that we are all trying to put in place, will come to fruition. So let me thank you for having find time to come. I mean, you did promise me that you definitely pay me a visit.
The Minister of Transport, my brother, and I came to speak about our relationship and to discuss about the transport. We have agreement for the transport. It's a long time, I think around 25 years ago. We have the agreement in the transport, aerial transport. So now you want to speak about another areas, the areas for the port. So then my visit here in Ghana is to visit the port and to see what relationship we can have with the port. We are near, and you need to have the relationship between us. To Sáo Tomé to Ghana is half an hour and a half. So I think it is a good condition to see our relationship and to negotiation, to see the port, everything you can do. Okay, so also again, thank you very much for receiving me. I'm happy here to be with the brothers.
When I came to you in February, so I'm happy that at least you have fulfilled your promise.
Okay.
I hope you will find time after the meeting to enjoy our city. Accra is peaceful. Accra is nice.
Absolutely.
You can walk 24 hours without anybody confronting you. That is the beauty of Accra. Ghanaians, we are unique people.
Okay.
When I came to your country, I enjoyed your hospitality.
Yeah.
Madam, what's the name of the food?
The food.
The place that you
Bananas.
Yeah.
The good fish.
Yes, fantastic. Yes. I hope that you also enjoy Ghanaian food. Ghanaian hospitality number one all over the world. Yeah. I'm sure that you live here and you like to come back to see what. So I'm happy that you've come, and I hope that this is the beginning of good things to happen between the two countries. Already, in the aviation area, we have successfully implemented whatever agreement between the two of us, and I'm happy that we'll be able to renew the agreement for another 5 or 7 years. It is good for the two countries, and for the port area, I'm sure it will be good for all of us to have a look at the Takoradi port. Then we can make a decision. So, Ambassador, thank you very much for the role that you've played. Ambassador Furiata was very much instrumental in bringing the Prime Minister to Ghana and also making sure that we had this deal. So, Ambassador, thank you. I think that is the role of ambassadors, and you are not sleeping, you are working. And I'm sure that when they finish whatever they want to put at Takoradi, I will name it after you.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe,
and click on the bell for more updates.